Hey everybody, Carl here with Drive and Ride Motors in Moncton, New Brunswick, and it's a beautiful fall day out today, and today we're looking at a ride, a pretty sweet ride actually. This is a 2019 Can-Am Spyder RT Limited. Now this is the highest trim level you can get in the Can-Am Spyder, and this is going to give you all your touring options. This one in particular is actually Phoenix Orange. This has got a real deep orange in the shade, but as soon as you get some sunlight on it, it turns yellow and you've got a lot of gold flecks, or yellowish gold, so you've got a really neat color dynamic in there. Of course, this chrome package really adds a really nice touch to it as well. With the chrome package, you do get the chrome rims, get some chrome accents on your back exhaust, as well as some chrome accents around the trike. Now, a common question people have when they're looking at these vehicles are, do you need a car license or a motorcycle license, or what kind of license do you need to drive these legally in the road? And the answer to that is going to vary depending on where you live, what state or province you live, what country you live in. So here in Canada, if you get your license on one of these, a trike, you're able to drive these, but you're not able to drive a motorcycle with that license. However, if you have a full motorcycle license, that will automatically cover you for this. That's here in Canada. Fun fact, I was reading that if you're in Germany or in the Netherlands, you don't need a motorcycle license or any special license for this. As long as you have a car license, that covers you there because of the distance between the two wheels in the front. So just make sure that you do look to see what you need for your jurisdiction if you're planning on getting one of these. So this bike actually has a 1330cc Rotax engine in there. It's an inline 3. And that's going to be good for 115 horsepower and, more notably, 97 pounds of torque. This bike is a heavy, or trike rather, is a very heavy unit. It's around 1,000 pounds plus a little change dry weight, I think 1,013 pounds. So having that high torque rating is going to be really helpful for this and get you going up to speed in a hurry. In this trim package, Can-Am's actually put a really great braking system on here. We've got 4-piston Brembo brakes, and those are on the front wheels as well as in the back, so you've got some good stopping power on here. This model also has what's called VSS, which is Can-Am's technology, and is basically, in layman's terms, a mixture of ABS, traction control, and power management, so that if any of these wheels come off the ground a little bit, it's going to adjust it so that on the fly, so that you're going to be as safe as possible on the road. Another feature that this has, which is really neat, is it's got the air suspension, or automatic air suspension adjustment. So that means that when you're driving alone without a passenger or luggage, it's going to adjust the suspension and leveling so that it's perfect for that. If you start adding more weight to it, it's going to automatically adjust itself to best support that additional weight. So powering the back wheel, we actually have a belt drive system. So this is actually a 225 tire width tire in the back, and it's actually a straight tire, just like a car tire. And so that means you've got a lot of contact with the roads. So right here, if we pull these, you've got your 2 side packs open up, and you've got a back trunk area in here. We've got a nice deep trunk. I mean, this goes way down to here, so you could easily store laptop bags in there, travel bags, clothing, all sorts of room. If you open this up, we've got more storage in the front here. And you can see here we've kind of prepped this with a full day bag, so you're able to actually store a full face helmet in there, no problem. So first off, the seat is super comfortable. You've also got lots of molded supports built into the back here for the passenger. The driver's got a backrest built right into the seat. For the passenger, again, you've got the backrest all in the foam as well, and you've got the limited stitching in there for the trim level. This unit actually has 6 speakers for the audio system, so you've got your 4 speakers here in the front dash area, and then you've actually got 2 speakers built right into the back touring package. There are a lot of bikes do have heated grips, and this one is no different. With the control here, you can turn your heated grips on and off. Nice thing here is if you're carrying a passenger, they also have heated grips built right into the back here. Your passenger can actually control some of your audio settings as well, and to be perfectly honest, I don't know that I would actually mention that to them myself personally, but if you want to allow your passenger to control your sound system, they can do that simply from back here. The gas tank access is actually under the seat here, and what you need to do is you need to turn the key here, and that's going to let you pop this up, and you've got access to your gas cap. The vast majority of your controls are going to happen here on the right-hand side. There is no gear shifter here at your foot. There's really nothing for this leg to do. The only thing that you do with this leg is control your brakes, which is very similar to the average motorcycle. But on this machine, to switch your gears, you're going to be doing that right here with your thumb. So there's a little plus symbol here, and this is like basically a paddle shifter for motorcycles, if you would. And you can shift your gears up by tapping that, and you can shift down by pulling on the backside here. Of course, you got a bunch of other options here. You've got your horn, got your turn signals, you got your bright lights, dims, your fog lamps, parking brake. You got a lot of different functions that you can control from here, as well as you do have reverse. So this machine has reverse. You do have a joystick here. Now this little joystick is what's going to allow you to control all the features in your digital display system here. So with this joystick, when you enter your settings, you simply click on it, and that's going to show you here the different options you have. So if we go right up to the very top, you're going to see this is where you have your phone connect. This does have a USB connection in the front trunk and also a USB connection in the back. Going down here, if you have a Bluetooth helmet, you can connect that in here as well, and so then you're going to have voice control and you're going to be able to listen to music through there. And going down, we've got launching stats and trips, so if you click on that, that's going to bring you to your trip meters. Again, going back, tapping on the joystick is going to bring you back to your menus. You can go down into your music, and so this is where you're going to be able to control the music from your cell phone, if you're running Bluetooth or your auxiliary, as well as connecting to or as well as controlling rather your FM radio and all the audio settings from there. And of course, if you go down one more, you've got your settings, and this is going to allow you to get to your display settings, Bluetooth, clocks, units, language, and all sorts of different other features that this might have. You've got your fuel gauge over here on the left, and that's going to give you a couple more bits of information in terms of your miles, kilometers, and of course your speedometer is going to be here. You actually have the ability to adjust your windshield, so the automatic windshield adjusting capacity is really cool. So really, I think the next thing we need to do is take this bad boy on the road and give her a little test drive.
It's a whole different feeling. I mean, your whole body momentum gets thrown to the opposite end that you're turning, and I find if you really lean into your turns, almost as if you're going to be aggressively driving, I find that it's a very comfortable feel to it. It doesn't feel nearly as disconcerting as it might if you just sit straight otherwise. Acceleration, very good. You know, you can really feel that torque. The engine's really smooth. The braking is really strong as well. Those Brembo brakes, you can really feel them grip and grab. Let's see how this thing handles a big bump here. Here's a really awkward swale in the concrete. No problem at all. Speed bumps here. The suspension is very plush, so it's just very comfortable. You're probably not going to find anything to top this in terms of long distance touring and comfort.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our review on the 2019 Can-Am Spyder RT Limited. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy other review videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're looking for a new drive or ride to make your very own, visit our website at driveandride.ca.